disappointing. Everything is going as planned in the first half. I think if you had to pinpoint a moment, it'd be when we had the field goal blocked right before half. Could have went in with some momentum right there, and it may have been a different game. It's just that fine a line. It's just that close, that fine of a line. And if we punch in a touchdown there and go ahead right before half, or we make the field goal and tie the thing up at half, could have changed the outcome of the whole game. And what we have to do a better job of is when things don't occur the way we want them to, we have to put it to bed, and we have to go stack good plays. We have to stack good plays, and we're a little inconsistent there. We'll do something pretty good, and then we'll follow it up with something not so good, almost like immediately. So, and that was kind of the story of the day. So, more consistent, and at the same time, you know, with all that being said, I did see guys compete, which I know that's at some point you get tired of hearing that part without a win, but they are competing, playing hard, morale's good, and hopefully we can take this open day, get healthy, reload, and get ready to play K-State.
When you think about it too, 10-7 at halftime and guys are competing, what's the vibe? I know you just missed the field goal going in, but the overall vibe, it seems like ball control is working.
Yeah, I mean, you know, we punch it in right, we drove it down, we punch it in, and it affects them bad. They may go in the locker room, holy crap. Instead, they went in the locker room juiced up. It's just that simple. And so for us, there's a little bit of disappointment right there where it could have been something really good. We could have punched one in and scored. I think we were on the 2-yard line, 3. So you go up at halftime ahead, and it's just one little play. It's just one little thing here or there. And then, you know, it just seemed like we came out in the third quarter, they drove right down and scored, and it was kind of like, oh crap. You know, where it could have been just the other way real quick. So it's a fragile thing. So again, I applaud the players for the effort and the want to and the excitement and the attitude, and it just didn't happen.
Did you think about going for it there on 4th?
Yeah, we did. Talked to the OC, Kevin John, said he just wanted to take the points. I kind of agreed. So we discussed maybe going for it. I don't think they had a bead on what we would have gotten in the situation, and we just want to take the points and come away with something right there for the momentum factor.
What do you think of Zane's day, his first?
He had a good day. I mean, he's precise to the ball. I think at one point he was like 19 or 22 or something like that. So a couple TD throws, no picks, a couple of things you wish you had done a little better. But that's when you got the ball in your hand every play. You know, you're going to have things you can kind of pick apart. But I think he played solid, did a good job. The receivers kind of competed and did a good job. Maybe some of the protection could have held up a little bit better at times, but I think he did a good job.
What was he doing today that maybe he didn't have in that first couple of games that he got to play? It seemed like he was just having more success today overall.
Well, I think you know, obviously he got sacked at one time. He didn't take any sacks other than that one. And got the ball out on time, and we had a pretty good plan. Like I said, I will say this, that, you know, you want to be able to run the ball a little bit better to be able to help complement some of that stuff. So when you rush it for 60 yards or whatever it was we had, it makes it harder to throw it a little bit. So we'll work at that and correct that part. But he's played catch a little better and moved around the pocket a little better. It just seemed like he was just didn't seem nervous, you know. It seemed like he was pretty dialed, so he got better.
We've talked a lot about Sam all year, and again, we're talking about his transition quarterback to wide receiver. How tough is that to go just this week, for example, go back to wide receiver?
It's a lot harder to go from receiver to quarterback than quarterback to wide out. I can promise you that. And he's just a super versatile player. I mean, he had a really good catch on that little deep ball down the middle. He adjusted really well to it, slid and kind of caught it at a weird angle, but it made a good play. And I think, he had a good game. I think Terrell Davis had a good game. I hadn't really looked at the receiver stats and stuff like that. But, you know, pleased with a lot of things, but at the same time, you know, at some point, you just want to get a win. You know? So we'll just keep working at it. I can guarantee that. We'll keep working at it.
What about Terrell? What'd you make of his day today?
Well, he's standing right there, so I don't want to say too many bad news. Just, you know, here's a guy that he came from a school and caught 116 passes, is kind of used to catching 8, 10, 15 balls a game, and that's not really where we are right now. And he comes in here and he blocks, he battles, he comes to practice, he's not getting the ball near like what he's used to primarily. And as a receiver, a lot of times you could react in a negative way. He doesn't do that. He's a consummate teammate, consummate, just great kid. He should be the first guy complaining, and he's not. He comes out and he works hard every day. He's just a great kid and made a few plays. How many balls you had today? 3, 4?
6.
Yeah, great play there at the end on the fade and battle and just, I mean, you can't say enough good things about it. He just battles.
This was our first time seeing Kevin's play calling with Zane at quarterback. Did you feel like those two kind of seem to be kind of aligned?
Yeah, I mean, it's, you know, and they were pretty aligned prior to as well. I mean, a lot of the verbiage, a lot of the plays are kind of similar. There's not that big a difference, but just that quarterback, anytime you just keep playing, you get better. You know, the game slows down, you know. I just thought Zane handled pretty well for having been out for a little while and you're on the road. But, yeah, I think their personalities are very similar, so they gel pretty good.
About Banks coming in, just mopping things up a little bit, and really, he absorbed a monster hit today.
Yeah, corner fire against your twos with the time running out, up 24. Way to go! I hope you really needed that corner. That's what I want to say. I hope you really needed him. But really excited for him and his dad. You know, kind of a dream for him to come back here and play. You know where he's from on this field, and everybody in his whole family tree out there watching. I thought he was going to run one in there. I told him it's in high school you would just went right in. It's just a little different speed now. But pleased with him and glad he got an opportunity to go out there and play a little bit. I thought that was great.
Last couple.
Defensively, it felt like you guys.
I mean, what did we held to 334 or something like that? I mean, they're a good offense. They do a lot of good things. They throw the ball really well. I think they're 39th or some odd in passing offense. So quarterback's really athletic. So it's like a, you know, when the quarterback can run around like that, it makes it even harder. I thought they did a good job. They definitely competed. And was pleased for the most part. I just think, you know, that first drive in the third quarter, you wish you had back and could have got stopped there, because that felt like they just kind of went right through us. And that was kind of a little bit of the turning point maybe, but I thought they had a good plan. They played hard, and you know, they held them under their average for sure. It's at home, so they did all right.